everybody, I want to Wisdom here. It's 12:33 a.m. It's a new day, I guess. It's a new Minecraft day. I made my way out, and I told you I would head back to the base off camera. And of course, I can't help but explore a little bit. I know exactly where we're at. And as you can guess by this carnage, there's something behind that wall. And it is... Any guesses? Anyone? Anybody? It's going to be a skeleton spawner. That's right. So, ooh, there's a lot of them in there. Do I want to mess with this right now? It's by this waterfall too, which is crazy. You'd think I would have explored. I just thought I'm gonna run in there and see what that looks like. And I just jumped off and I took fall damage. Like I came from way up there, and I was like one block off. And anyway, so I don't know if this would connect to it or not. I don't really want to wreck this exploration. Okay, we have no business. Luckily, that's a dead end. See, why couldn't our little cave in episode 160 be like that, and we wouldn't wound up thousands of blocks? I guess it was only hundreds, but you know. I guess we should raid this. I've got a video editing, so I hope it doesn't, like, you know, ruin that. But I'm gonna try to reach it. I don't think we'll be able to. Oh. Okay. Let's go full frontal with him. Of course I'd break my torch and not kill the skeleton. That's just so me. Okay. Oh, there's one right around the corner being stealth. What? Okay, so apparently there's a lot of these guys. We brought a sword to a bow fight, and it's not going well. Okay, I really don't like being at eye level, but I'm trying to do this quickly. Okay, let's get in there. My pick broke, which is not good. Oh, there's nothing there. I thought there'd be like a whole slip. Oh god, what is going on? There was nothing over there. Okay, let's torch this better, as I was saying. Let's just overkill that. Alright, well, we're going to leave this here so we can harvest it. Iron. But we have 27 iron, smelted those off camera. Cats. I'll take that. And let's leave some cobble. We'll leave the wheat. I'll take the bucket. Right? And we'll leave something. Oak planks. How about that? Okay, so let's actually be smart about this and eat, because that way we won't die. Alright, so once again, man, I have all these planned. You can only pick up one bow at a time. That's unfortunate. But we're going to harvest this thing for arrows, and that will be super convenient for us. So that one bow is actually really good. Anyway, those are more important, so we'll regen a little bit, 3.5 minutes, so I hope the computer doesn't wig out because I'm rendering and doing this. I thought this would open up into a full-blown, you know, cave of crazies. We'll set that up better later. Alright, if we can get out of the waterfall, we'll be doing okay. We're not too far from the base. Yeah, there it is, right there. So all this time we've had a skeleton spawner right there. I did also off camera, as I crested that hill that I jumped off and got the fall damage. I wasn't actually trying to hit the water, but I didn't think I would take that much fall damage. And then I like walk in there with a few torches, and next thing I know it's like the skeleton apocalypse. You know? And I hope a creeper doesn't come here. I tend to have bad luck on the water's edge. It's usually a witch. So I said usually. I don't know if that was one creeper or 3, but I don't want to deal with any of them. So, okay, we're back. We're back where episode 160 began, almost. Which was right in there. And everything, you know what? We should probably rush over there and block that off just in case. Let's actually keep our sword handy. Okay. We've got it very well lit. But this is where everything started to go terribly wrong. It looked like it was going to end right there, and then it didn't. And that's crazy. But so alright, so we've got that walled off, and we have the option of potentially doing what I thought about doing here. And that's what we're going to cover now, and then I won't make you sit through much more. This will, I guess 161 will be one that I kind of piece together. Oh, this iron is nice. I did all of the stuff that I'm about to show you with stone, like 5 of them. It's amazing how that works. But, I was actually cooking up stone because I was going to make stone brick stairs there. It was going to be special. It was going to be like the first time we use those. That's how excited I was about going down there. And then it opened up into the cave. And then I decided, to show you what I was doing and take you down there, and, that just led to a whole caving episode, which we got a lot of coal. I've made a bunch of torches with it. The armor's about gone now. But, there's the rest of my smooth stone, so we'll archive that. We'll replenish that stock. Let's just get some more cooking to get stuff out of my inventory. That's basically why we're doing that. And alright, so here's what I was thinking, okay? Basically, before we went through that tiny little hole that led us to, blocks and blocks away from the base, and built a tower off camera and a hidey hole that we smelted iron off camera, and then came back and found a spawner right near our base this whole time, which would have been great for our arrow supply. I came in and I dug that down because, as I mentioned, I wanted this to be this area here where I dug out. That was going to be lighting effects. I was going to clean this up with smooth stone. I was going to do the smooth stone brick stairs down there, make it real fancy. It was going to be, right here would be 3 wide, and then as we got down, it was going to be 5 wide and then 7 wide, just kind of opening up into this massive room, right? And then I found that cave, and I was like, frickin' hey, this only happens when I have plans. So I started digging back. I went 7 wide here, have not connected those just yet. But I did the same thing. Basically, all 4 corners have the same treatment. And then right here, I did the same thing. I did 7 down. That's 7 back from there. But right here, I went every 5. And as you can see, I've dug over to that side. I haven't done it there yet. This is another staircase. So I'll just take you up here. It's, 7 deep or whatever. And coming back onto this side of it, we come down and we got 5. That's 15. This one's 10. 10 goes right through the middle, okay? And so I was thinking I would use this, and I was going to show it to you and say, okay, we're going to be doing some stuff here and possibly, down there. I'm not sure yet. And then, like I said, we just wound up going through a crazy cave that got bigger and bigger and bigger. And that thing is still, even the surface side is like, I would say, 10% explored. It's absolutely massive. When I walked back, I did the same thing I did last time. You can just kind of see. It's pretty ridiculous, but as is now, I may change things up. I don't know, but this is what I'll be doing, and I think 161 will be an episode I piece together. It may not be too crazy of a deal because I've got like 10 minutes of footage almost just from the skeleton spawner, which I guess that makes up for some of the stuff. But we got some more coal in there, and I think we'll have some fun with this thing. So that's the important thing, and it's also going to be super functional for us. But I'm going to clean my inventory out, get back to mining that, and shower and process and edit and upload some more vids because I have to, and then we'll kind of take it from there. But I guess while I'm here, I want to see how fast these cactus grow. Super fast. So go ahead and get those. I don't know if anybody, do I have the slots for this? Not really. Not really. That's it, we're close, so it's not a big deal. But anyway, I think it's going to be like a pretty time-intensive project we've got coming up. That's not right. And I think it'll be cool, though. It's it might wind up being something like the barn was, where I literally just kind of have to piece in a whole bunch of stuff, and even across multiple episodes. So just be forewarned, but like I said, I think it'll turn out to be pretty neat. Where is the string? What was that? Sounded really bad. Got some bones we can get out. There's my cactus. I think I put the string in the weapons chest, but I'm not sure, so we'll leave it there for now. And yeah, so I'll just kind of be doing some of this stuff off camera. And oh, I have to get the reeds, that's right. So I'll be doing this type of stuff, and I'll continue working over there. I'll come in at the progress points, so you kind of know the drill at this point in time in the series. I'll try really hard not to run into the cactus like an idiot, but I probably will. We're going to need to make some armor pretty soon, provided I don't forget, which I might do that. But that said, that's it. So you know the way I do the progress point stuff, and we'll see what we want to do. I might wind up using the cave somehow, or kind of man-making it, sort of framing it to my needs or something. So we'll see what happens, and I will keep you posted along the ride. Once again, thanks for watching. I'll see you back in just a few seconds for the second and third, possibly fourth, fifth, sixth parts of this episode. I don't know what I'll do, but hopefully you're along for the ride. So stay tuned. Hey everybody, One of Wisdom here. It's another new day, about 1 in the morning. I guess it's technically Friday morning now. And a lot has happened since we last spoke. I say that because what I've done, this is essentially part 7 of this episode. I felt bad the previous episodes kind of sucked, and I guess they were okay. But this one's been pretty good. I've had the time. I've actually made the time. I wake up so tired in the morning, I can't say I have the time, but rather I made the time, and we've made some pretty significant progress here. Now, what I was doing is basically, 160, we went down there. That's changed a lot now. But we went down there and we were thinking it was a dead-end cave, and it wasn't. And we wound up way far away from the base. I came back, we found the skeleton spawner, and then the previous clips I put together, we just kind of like highlighted a little bit of the progress. But essentially now, this whole room underneath is opened up. Minus, of course, the ore. I just always leave it. I don't know why. I just do. It might become significantly larger than this, but again, it will just take time. I think it can expand as we expand, if you will. So, as needed, it's going to go. Now, something I did, I think completely off camera. I don't even think I recorded it. But if you come in here to the furnace, as you know, you can cook cobblestone and you get smooth stone. So, like this hole here, from when I was seeing how high the ceiling was down there, I can fill that in easily with smooth stone. But if you come into the crafting table, and where was it? Okay, it's right here with the sand in this game for whatever reason. But you'll see all the different sandstones and quartz, and then you get to stone bricks. So if you come in and you have 4 smooth stone, then you can crank out 4 stone bricks, and then with the 4 stone bricks, you can come over here, and you can actually make stone brick stairs that we just passed. So, that's what I've done here, and I'm telling you that for a reason. This was like just a little 1 block down the whole way. And what I did here, I thought about making it like, 1, 3, 3, 5, 5, 5, 7, 7, 7, all the way to the bottom type deal. Just like every, each section would add like 1 more step down, if you will, and then we would go 1 wider after that, if that makes any sense. So, like, this would be step 1, and then we go down and it's 3, and then we go down again and it's 3, and then on this next section it would be 5 across, 5 across, 5 across, down 1 more, 7, 7, 7, down, 9, 9, 9, etc. So, anyway, I did that, and then I thought this would look better. And it makes the room like, it looks like just this, like, what's this? And then it's like, wow, that's really big. And I might eventually move some of that out too. I'm not 100% sure just yet. But I'll replace all the dirt and stuff probably off camera, and, get the block back in there, whatnot. That's what that looks like. Now, right here, I've widened this as well. This was our little cave, believe it or not. And I've opened it up a smidgen. I did kind of like the same design here. Again, I was just roughing that in with the cobble. It'll probably become smooth stone. And then down in here, it's still just the blocked off cave. I've opened it, kind of tried to like structure match right and left, just for aesthetic reasons. But from down here, the stairs look pretty cool. I think especially like if we get some uniform smooth stone there, kind of like untouched, just carved out state. It should look pretty menacing. This is just kind of here for my convenience right now, and a map marker. But what I had going, and the reason that I expanded, is my initial access point to this area, like our enlarged storage room down here, it was just these stairs. There's like, each corner has a staircase up. So that's basically, it's almost like a lunchbox, if you will. And I'd polish them up, obviously. You wouldn't hit your head. We'd put stairs in so it's quicker. But I got to thinking about it, and I thought, man, if this room turns out to be something cool, I kind of wanted to have like a sweet entry. And so what I did is, that's kind of where this progressed out, like it did a little bit. And then right here, this doorway here is, of course, just off into the cave. This doorway does not exist, but it's going to. I carved those out. I was like, last thing I did at whatever time in the morning. And then right here is kind of what I wanted to show you. And it's nothing fancy, but it's kind of going to be possibly fancy. But I came in and I just carved out, a section of 4, and then I stood in the corner, did 4, stood in the corner, did 4. And then same thing here, but then on this one I turned. And I'm kind of making like a little corridor. And this right here was actually done, I dug out from our storage room into this. I had to figure out where to place everything. And the reason this dirt is here, interesting story, there's actually a ravine here. And it's a very small one, at least right now. Wrong button. But, it looks like it's going to open up quite a bit. And so I don't want anything nasty coming down on us Can't really tell what all's going on there, but I did not ever see that in our caving adventures. So that is there. That's why this stuff is here. I thought it would be kind of cool, and this is just total overkill, and it probably won't happen in Xbox One. On the MindLogic server, PC based, I might do stuff like this, but I thought that would be really cool. Like, just throw up a random stained glass window here, and then across the ravine, I'd kind of eat that out a little bit more. I'd have more stained glass, or just like a rail, like a banister type thing, and then I'd put like a chorus of villagers in there with like note blocks, and it would be like every time you come through this corridor to get to your storage room, you could stop and they would like carol you or something. I don't know. That's the type of stuff I plan to do on the MindLogic server, so you don't want to miss that. Some of you might want to miss that. Some of you will want to see me attempting to do that. But where are we at now? We got the... I'm trying. This is like the point where I think we could turn back. Let me see here, because I'd like to stay a little wide and go ahead and kind of dig this out a bit, and we will place dirt there so we'll kind of know that that's where we need to stop. This will probably be the only thing I do to finish out this episode, because it's probably going to take a lot longer than it seems like it should take. But right here is 4, right there is 4. We might go one more out and just, I'll see if we hit the ravine. We did hit coal, so that's kind of convenient. The torches will all get pulled out. I'm just kind of doing that for my own benefit. Let's go ahead and see if we can't maybe do another set. So this would then become my corner piece. And I think to make the turn, we'll step in 1 like that, and then go ahead and have these 4. But I think we're going to go 6. That'll be kind of where we initiate the corner, if you will. And the corner will be right here, so we'll keep our corridor going. There's our... We're standing on the 1, and we broke 2, 3, and 4, essentially. So I don't know if I can like make this system make sense to anyone. But like, this is 1, we just broke 2, and then this is 3B, 3A, 4A, 4B, and then we come in and we do it again. And so however you need to number these, 1 through 8, A through whatever, you know, it's up to you. But it just, I don't know, it works for me. The torches are, like I said, there's the hallway, so we did good. I don't have to have the torches here, but it just, you know, it kind of helps maybe you visualize the stupidness or coolness. So that did take out a lot of the hallway. And then we're just that far away, so I could work with that. I think I'm okay with that. So now, of course, we don't want that guy there. We don't want to take all these torches away, just some of them. We'll come back and get some of that ore and everything. But let me get a couple of these guys out of our way. Probably should have left them so I could count it easier, because of course I plan to replicate that here. It's just instead of curving that way, we're going to curve that direction and come in. So to wrap this episode up right, we storm through that waterfall, and I'll probably add more waters features in here. I just really need glowstone. Really bad, so I can make redstone lights and do cool stuff. This I plan to make smooth stone, but I don't know if I'm gonna like do something different with the ceiling. It's very close to the surface in places there, so not quite sure. But when you come down here, this is kind of what we're looking at. And again, you've got straight ahead into the cave system. We'll probably put doors, although I do like it being open. We'll play around with that. But then if you come over here, and I'll probably have like carpet down, and it's just like this really sweet, you know, swerving into the storage area. So it's kind of overkill. I mean, I could have just as easily, much more easily done that. Or just, you know, I could have just peg inside. I could go through the stair. There's numbers of things that would make this far more simplistic. But it is what it is, and I'm kind of liking that. So I think it'll look really cool with some carpet and whatnot. Now this area here, I'm gonna whittle all of that out. This is our staircase basically that comes down, and so I started the process here essentially. I went all the way to the edge of the stairs. You can kind of tell, we got to the stone piece there, and same thing over here. This is not centered is all it is. I mean, that's just kind of where I didn't have a stair at the time. So then essentially like right there, I'll just go up, and each one of those we're going to come in and we'll just, kind of break it out, and then we'll have a bunch of storage in here. Just for miscellaneous stuff. So I think what I will do is end this episode here. Again, I think this one turned out pretty good in terms of what we got done and the content. It was a nice variety. There's a lot of coal and iron in here, but that'll become like under the stairs storage. We might like put some stained glass in there is kind of what I'm leaning towards. And this area here, again, we might be expanding it a bit. I'm not 100% sure, but it can grow with us. But for now, it's pretty spacious for us. So I'll work the other side here in the next episode, maybe clean that out as well. And I think it'll come together fairly nice for us. So as always, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know your thoughts. Do you make elaborate curving paths and corridors, or do you just go straight? Do you use ladders? Would you have been content with a staircase? Do you have any better ideas here? Should there be like a painting? Should there be a picture window? Should I go for the villager cores here? Should I throw sheep in across the ravine? Let me know again your thoughts there. Also, in this one, to kind of cover the time, what I did in like the 6 parts between the beginning and this section is I just kind of showcased a few of the things I did. It took hours to do this, and that's why I ordinarily can't do an every other day solo survival like this, because I don't have the time. I literally have to come in, and you would be with me here as we mine this thing out, for like an episode and a half or something, and then the chant and whatnot. So if you enjoy this type better than the usual stuff, let me know. If you prefer, every block, you wanted to be here, man. You wanted to see me break that cobble and go through 19 pickaxe or something. Let me know that as well. I will try to accommodate you as best I can. But I think this one kind of makes up for some of the inactivity. Not really inactivity, just, like lack of stuff in the others. So that said, I will play around down here and finish this up, and then I think 162 will stay here and kind of continue on. So thanks for watching. MindLogics.net, oneofweasem.com. Follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+. You can also check me out on Twitch. And until next time, I will catch you back for more Xbox One Solo Survival.